All right, so this is my little short video of the Western Conference Finals preview. I'm using this image. It's like Mortal Kombat for a reason. Yeah. All right, what do I think of this series? I think this is the real test for Vegas. This is the real test for Vegas because, yes, Carter Hart has a really good over 926 save percentage. Yes, the Golden Knights power penalty kills over 88%. Yes, they've got the absolute biggest forwards in Stone, who might not play, in Eichel, in Barbashev, in William Karlsson, who's also like a defensive piece, in Mitch Marner, all of those guys. And here's the thing, Mitch Marner, everyone thought, he's not going to be good. He's this, he's that, he's this, that, he's that. Well, guess what? Mitch Marner's been awesome. He's the lead scorer for the Golden Knights, along with Papa Dorofeev and Brett Howden. That guy goes up there for the assists on a lot of those goals. But you get the point, is like, now that he's on a better team, he can actually forego the pressure that he had before and just focus on being good and getting goals and all of that. Tomas Hertl finally had goals in back-to-back games after 29 games without a goal. That back end for the Golden Knights is crazy. The fact that they allowed Carter Hart to make the first save and didn't allow him to make the second save. They took it on. You know, when you got Korzak and you got Lausanne and you've got Sissons and you've got McNabb, who's finally back after being unfairly suspended, and you've got all those guys, Shea Theodore. When you've got all those guys back, you're going to see a lot of problems for Colorado. Can they get through Vegas's depth, right? Now, here's the thing, though. Wedgwood, and I forget who the other goaltender is, those two, that goaltending tandem for Colorado is scary, dangerously amazing, and good. Can Carter Hart overcome that? Can the Golden Knights find a way through that giant wall? And then you have the fact that you've got the forwards like McKinnon and Chushkin, Malinovsky, I think is his name. You've got all those guys, and I might have gone the position wrong, but you've got all those guys that front firepower by Colorado ain't a joke. And sure, Nate McKinnon is not like the most dangerous thing, but hell, he's still incredible. And then, yeah, Cale Makar might not be the best thing right now. He might not be at his full strength, at his full caliber self, but he's still a guy you've got to get through. And if you don't, you're in deep squat. And that both teams have depth. Both teams have what it takes to win this thing. So who knows what's going to happen? And then you have Torts and the coach for the Avalanche. They know how each of them works. The Avalanche coach, he knows exactly how Tortorella works. So can Tortorella trick him? Can he figure out how to make his system work against Colorado's system that's worked so extremely well? They were the best team from the beginning, Colorado. They're the best team now. They might just run through Vegas if Vegas doesn't put up a fight. Now, the last thing, or one of the last couple things I'll say, is Vegas needs to stop allowing goals on the power play, and they need to not play sluggish in the first couple games, because one thing they do is they play a bit sluggish and then they get better. You need to be on your game at all times and make Colorado go the distance, because that's the only way you're going to win. You're not going to sweep. You're not going to win in 5. You might win in 6. You might win in 7. But it's got to be a competitive series. So this is going to be a really good series. I think this is Vegas' biggest test. I'm going to give it to Vegas in 7. If not, it'll go Colorado in 6. But I'm a Vegas Golden Knights fan, so Vegas in 7. Now we are doing a stream. Link will be down below.